Hi John, it's Lee at Craftsman Direct. I'm working on the Glen Eden build. Again, I want to thank you for your help. My brother-in-law is a professional structural engineer. He's almost 65. Worked with Jurgen in South Carolina Steel in Greenville, and he thinks one of the best things we did was get you guys helping us with these decks. But anyhow, this is the Glen Eden build. The house was so torn up on the siding, we've done so much repair, I decided to go ahead and go stand alone with this thing. And we've got an approval for this little bit of a back cantilever. It's a little bit less than 2 feet, but anyhow, the field inspector wouldn't issue opinion. I had to call the main office and get the plans examiner, John Reed, who's a sweetheart of a guy. I know him well, and he didn't have a problem with it. So as you can see, it's Monday morning. We're covered for the rain. Ran into soft footing at 12 inches deep. Hired a soils engineer to come out. He stuck a probe in the ground and said, yep, you're right, it's soft. I want you to go to 18 and double the concrete to 8 inches. Field inspector came out, disagreed with him. I don't know that you can disagree with the professional engineer, but anyway, he did. Asked him to come out again, so I did, and Ada said he wouldn't do it. His opinion stands. So we got through that hurdle because ultimately the field inspector just took the professional engineer's letter as testimony that it'll go. And these things are huge. But anyhow, my problem that I need to discuss with you lies right here where you see this it's a partial 6x6. Would have been a pier had I not run into a stump. We did cut it out to 24 inches, but it's a fat lighter stump. We couldn't find the bottom, so the field inspector would not let us put a concrete pier here, even though it was 2 feet deep, and suggested the stump might rot out. But needless to say, you see the row from the house of the 6x6s, and this one here stops 36 inches short of the corner at this point. Here you see the row of the piers that we have across the front edge of the deck, and the last one stops here, which is 22 inches to where I'd like the corner. My question for my structural engineer is, knowing this front girder is a girder and it will be a double 2x8, would you allow me the cantilever of this span to the corner measuring 22 inches? And if you would, can you write something down on a letterhead or something I can come pick up, or I'd probably like to come pick it up. It's for speed of a build, and I don't know if you address it to City of Durham or field inspector or plans examiners or what have you about this thing, but if you're okay with it, this lady sure would like to have a corner here instead of something that's going to allow me to cut the hypotenuse. And I guess the next thing is, this won't be a 45. That's kind of a crazy angle going way back there like that. So can we take this? This will be a double band 2x8 on this side and cantilever that forward. And I wouldn't know why we couldn't do that, because like I said, in that back corner back there, the plans examiner allowed us to 24-inch cantilever back to the house. So, you know, if it didn't make sense to me, I wouldn't ask you the question, because usually engineering kind of makes sense to me sometimes. And if you're okay with that, then I'd be very grateful, and so would the customer. Connie Long's a real nice older lady. Take care. Give me a call at 612-9000 and let me know what you think.